Hello, welcome back to another video with Mommy's DIYs. In this channel, we concentrate in creating handmade DIYs so that you can either gift them or make money out of them. In most of the videos, I concentrate also in giving you the breakdown so that you know how much you're going to invest and how much you're going to profit. From right now until about the middle of December, I'm going to be doing different DIYs that you can sell for Christmas or that you can give to your family. But if you're new in this channel, please go ahead and like my video and subscribe if you haven't, and give me thumbs up. That will really help me a lot. But for right now, let's get to work. Here we are ready to do the last video before Christmas. If I have a chance to do another one, I will, but I feel like this is going to be the last one before Christmas. So today we're going to do something etching and coloring it. It's not going to be this exact image, but it's something similar. We're going to be using a plate from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I made this for my niece who likes everything when I made before Christmas, and I put these are Christmas lights. So here's my plate. I already cleaned it with alcohol, and this is from the Dollar Tree. And we're also going to be using some vinyl, and we're going to be using whatever color you want in the painter's ink crayons that I'm going to be putting a link or where to get them, and you can just click on the link. Also, if you watch my video before this one, you saw that I made this here, and the red looked like very loud, and I wasn't very completely happy with it. So what I did is I grabbed a piece of cotton and a little bit of a nail polish remover, and I went over it very softly, and this is the results I got. So I am much happier with these results. The other one looked like chunks of red in one side and not enough on the other side. So I did that, and I was really happy with those results. Same thing with this one. It was like too blue, too loud. So I did exactly the same thing, and this is what I got. Let me go ahead and we're going to do from beginning to end. For those of you who don't know how to put words together and how to weed stuff, so let me go ahead and settle my camera to my Cricut design, and see you in a minute. Okay, so here we are. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to measure your plate all the way across from side to side, and it measures 10 3/4 inches, and then you're going to measure the middle, and that's 6.5 inches. So the first thing that you're going to do, you're going to get a circle, which I already have here because I've been playing with it. So here is my circle, and you can make it either white or you can make it any color you want, but let's start with white. Okay, I have my circle here, so it says 10 3/4, but I'm going to make it 10.5. So 10.5, and this is where you do it. Okay, and that's going to measure everything else. Okay, so what you're going to do next, what I'm going to do, and as a matter of fact, I already printed, this is what we're going to do. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to find go into your files. Every system usually has a whole bunch of images for free, or you can get one from Google. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to download, and I'm going to pick my wreath, and this is the one I want. So you're just going to put it in the middle, slightly inside the circle. And then I decided that I want to put something more in the middle. This was different colors. Okay, this was different colors, and all I did is I changed it all to black, because we don't need to have too many colors, being that we're going to use just to do the etching. So I want to bring my extra decoration right in there, and then we're going to go ahead and get the phrase. So here's my phrase. I am going to put my image where I'm going to etch the outside, not the inside. So if you want to etch the inside, you want to leave the image like that. But if you're going to put your vinyl on the outside to etch, then you need to, before you put it in the circle, here's my words. It says, "May God blessing be yours this Christmas." And all you're going to do is you're going to flip it, and it's up here. And there it is, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and put it in the middle, more or less where you want it. And mine measures 4.90 by 5.2. And I already pre-measured that, okay? So you're just going to put it where you want it. You can either go here or go below, like right here. Put it in the middle. I think that's where I want it, right there. Okay, and there you have it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to grab the circle behind it, right here. Here's your circle, and you're going to hide it. So I'm just going to go over here where the circle is, and I'm going to hide it. And you keep it for other occasions, because I think making these plates, they're very inexpensive to make, and they're really, really nice. So all you're going to do is grab everything, okay, and you're going to weld it. Okay, so there it is. It's all welded. At this point, you're going to choose what color vinyl you have. Whenever you get a chance to buy vinyl that is very cheap, even if the color is really ugly, get it, because that's the vinyl that you can use for your etching. Okay, so when I printed mine, I changed everything to gray right here, because that's what I printed. I printed this gray. So here it is, okay? So once that you already have everything together, you're just gonna go to make it. And here it is. So since we're already talking about that is very inexpensive, I do this as a business. So if you are selling your crafts, your DIYs, then I will say the price breakdown will be like I pay $20 for all these markers. So I think the etching is the painting with the markers is going to be like $2. This was $1, $3. The vinyl is about another $3. So that's $8 plus your work. You can easily sell it between $29.99 up to $34.99, especially when you are making these personalized. Any phrase they want, any name, any last name they want, then you can go a little higher. So now, since I did that and I already have this printer, let me go to my other table, get settled, so we can go ahead and work on the etching. See you in a minute. Okay, so here it is. I already put the transfer tape, and this is what I use, and I got a big roll because I use it a lot. And I'm going to put again a link on where to get it. And here it is. Also save your transfer paper, because you can use it more than once. Okay, in this case I might not be able to use it more than once, because what I decided to do is that I want to cut these very carefully to put them on the plate separately. So all I'm basically going to do is I'm going to make maybe a spot right here so that I can put the scissors through it without damaging everything else. Let me see here. Okay, so here it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut very carefully the middle, and I'm going to tell you why. Because sometimes when you have a big piece like this, it's hard to place it. Okay, it's very hard to place it, and I'm going to show you a few tricks if the occasion permits it. So all I'm doing is just cutting this, the middle part, and we gotta be careful with the letters and the design. Okay, so there it is. So we're going to go ahead and put that first. I already cleaned my plate with the, I already cleaned it with alcohol. You can clean it with a little Windex, whatever you have on hand. It needs to be clean, because if it has your fingerprints, the etching doesn't take. It leaves like a spot unetched, and also the vinyl it doesn't stay down. So that's another reason. So here we are, just trying to get everything in there. Sometimes the little pieces kind of stay behind, but that's why you would need to be careful when you are doing this thing. Let's see. Okay, so here's my sign that is gonna go like right in the middle. So there it is. That's the first part, and then we go ahead and get the transfer paper up carefully too. And there we go. So here it is. I can go ahead and reuse this one, so all I do is I put it on my roll, and I have a few more pieces here that I can use them up to. I noticed that I can use them up to 5-6 times over and over. So there's that one, and then here goes this one. Okay, here it is. So we're just gonna go ahead and take the back. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we're peeling it off, making sure that everything transfers to the transfer tape. And there it is. Okay, so we're carefully going to look like where it goes. So I think this is the way it goes. So we go ahead and put it back down right there. Okay. And we want to keep it folded up to make sure that not all of it goes right on the same, it goes wrong. So you just need to be careful right here. So I'm kind of putting it over here. And then as I put it down, I start pressing down. Okay. This is where I use my little tool, this one right here, to bring everything down. Okay. So I'm going to show you a trick to get everything done properly. Okay, let me get my other scissors, because I'm sure everybody struggles with this, but what I found out is that it's very easy to do. So you put down the areas where you can, right there. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to cut like right in the middle, so that it goes down nicely. There we go. And then I'm going to paste it down. Right there. Okay, so now we're ready to pull the tape off. Let's go ahead and pull that off. And I know that the vinyl is not perfect, but we're gonna make it perfect right now. First we need to pull out all the tape. Make sure that everything goes nicely on the plate. So here it is. So here what you're gonna do, we're gonna start playing with this thing. Like right here where you have this bubble, you're gonna make a line right there and open it. And see what I did? I just put it one on top of each other, okay? Anywhere where there has an opening, you need to just open it and blend it in one on top of each other, okay? Like this one, I know I can go ahead and lift it up and bring it down, so that's no biggie. This one is the same thing, okay? But let's continue going down. Like this one right here, look at that. You just cut in the middle, lift it up, and place it one on top of the other one, okay? Just like that. Otherwise, the etching cream is gonna go in the bottom, and you're just gonna struggle with that. So we don't want it. We don't want that. So right here is fine. Right here is fine. See this one right here? You can lift it just like that. Pull it, and then you cut right in the middle, and you fold it on top of each other, just like that. Go ahead and start applying the edge all. If you guys haven't watched my video, you can watch where I show you the difference between this and this one. Okay, so you're welcome. I'm gonna put a link of that video right above. But we're gonna go ahead and this one needs to stay for 15 minutes, and this one for 5 minutes. The edge all is for 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and top all around it. It has been 15 minutes. So now what we're gonna do, if you're not used to using this brand, this name brand, you can pick it up and reuse it again. So that's why it's worth it to buy a bottle like this, which is a little more expensive, but it's worth it to buy it because you can reuse it. Okay, my plate has been rinsed and dry and peeled. So look at how beautiful it looks. I really like this this name brand. It's doing the etching so much better. So here it is. So now I have decided that I'm gonna go ahead and use, I could leave it like this because you can really see the etching really nice. But I think what I wanna do is I'm gonna do the middle red and the outside gold. Okay, you can, if you want to do more detail, you can, you know, do the little circles, different color than the leaves. You can do whatever you want, but right now I'm just want to do a red and a gold on the outside, and I'm going to show you a way so you don't use so much of the ink. Okay, so here's my red, and remember I'm going to put the link of where you can get these markers, and they come in a set of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 of them. Okay, so I'm gonna put a link. So what you're gonna do is, like, you're gonna go over it just like that. okay, like if you're drawing. Okay, don't do too much at a time, because when the ink dries, it is hard to take it off. Okay, so we're just gonna go just like that. Okay, now you're gonna get your paper towel and you're gonna grab it and you're gonna go down to the other letters you want in red. Okay, so that's gonna help you with some of the coloring down below. Okay, so then you go ahead and go to the next step, the next side. And for some reason, the red one, not a lot of the ink comes out, so it's a little more of a struggle. But being that I only want just the letters to be red, I need to be careful how I place it. So here we go, we have it here. So we're just gonna go down, just down this way. And you can see that the color is transferring to the other letters. Okay, so you're gonna use less ink this way. Okay, just kind of clean it up. And then you're gonna start from the bottom, do the same thing from the bottom. Just like so, a little more. And then you're going to do the same thing. Bring it the other way. Okay, you're going to bring it the other way. And there it is. So here's the red. This is how the red looks. And if you look, I'm still having problems with you know, with a little bit. So tomorrow I'm going to put a little more. But I'm going to go ahead and do the gold. And I'm more happy with the gold. Oh yeah, the gold has been awesome to me. So we're going to do the same thing. See how this one like kind of deposits more ink. So here we go. We're going to do the same thing, just like if we're drawing. So let's go ahead and do all the way around and see you in a minute. Okay, here it is. Look at how nice it looks. I'm gonna be giving this to my neighbor across the street with some cookies. So look at how beautiful it is. I hope yours comes out nice. And for right now, thank you so much for watching. May the Lord bless you today and every day. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Until next time.